Look who's back on the bed telling stupid jokes after a 2-week break. I just want to thank everybody who sent a message asking if I was okay for the past 2 weeks after they realized I had not uploaded Making Fun of the News the past 2 Sunday nights. Not. Like, nobody was like, are you okay? You didn't upload. No, it's okay. I'm not bitter. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I guess the 40 people who watch this stupid thing I do every week, or maybe on vacation, on spring break, or in jail. I have a lot of criminals who are subscribers to my channel. So, hi, welcome to this week's episode of Making Fun of the News, where I try and find humor in at least one news story a day during the week, and then I film and upload on Sundays, and then nobody realizes that I did it. So this week's episode is from Monday, April 18th through Sunday, April 24th. April 18th, police announced the arrest of an arsonist in a massive Home Depot fire that could be seen from space. Astronauts said they could also see his lips and predicted they will serve him well while he's serving his prison sentence. His name is Dylan J. Cruz Gog. His name needs to be set on fire. Here's a quick clip of the fire marshal's press conference.
Let me show you something!
Home Depot vowed to rebuild, but they're going to need to use products from Lowe's. The damage was estimated at $17 million. Dylan said he hopes that his mugshot will go viral, like Hot Mugshot Guy, so Dylan will become a supermodel and can pay back all the money. But unfortunately for him, the hottest thing about this story is the temperature of the fire that this clown started. Dylan was charged with arson, 7 counts of grand theft, 3 counts of petty larceny, and 1 giant count of fugly. On Tuesday, April 19th, it was the first time since January 1st when I started this stupid series that I could not find a single story that was funny. It was just one sad story after another. Plus, I was tired and I gave up quick. So there's no funny stories for Tuesday, April 19th. I'm sorry. I'm sure everybody is so disappointed. April 20th, an Australian family of 3 had to change their bathing suits after a great white shark attacked their boat for an hour as it patiently hoped they would go for a swim. That was not a sound effect. That was really the mom as she screamed. And that's the same sound I make when I stub my toe. Tragically, the screaming mother provided a play-by-play of the shark's every move as it attacked their motor.
Yeah, he's trying to eat the motor!
And then the shark would retreat back under the water at the sound of her voice, which is the same thing that happens when her husband comes out of the bedroom and then she starts telling him to do chores and he goes back into the bedroom. Their teenage son described the encounter,
all you could see was these teeth and big mouth coming up for him.
Which is the same way that Rudy Giuliani's last date described their goodnight kiss. April 21st, in the latest edition of A Florida Woman... a Florida woman and her caterer were arrested for secretly putting marijuana in the wedding reception food. Guests got suspicious after the menu only included brownies and cheese doodles. Okay, that part's a lie. In reality, the caterer put cannabis in a lasagna, which later tested positive for THC. After its trial, it was sentenced to 60 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees. This actually sounds like a prank that I would do, so I want to bail these 2 women out, move to Utah, and marry both of them. The article said that the bride was 42 years old. Never trust a woman who gets married after 40. Many of the guests became ill and required medical attention, which was the same thing that happened at the wedding of Liza Minnelli after they started kissing. Ugh. Also on April 21st, the world celebrated the birthday of everyone's favorite queen. No, not Frankie Grande. He looks 97. Queen Elizabeth turned 96. At her party, which was held at the Queen's Cozy Country Cottage, the animal-loving monarch tried to pose with one of her favorite dogs, but it didn't turn out too well. So she posed with one of her horses and guest Sarah Jessica Parker. No, I'm kidding. She was interviewing 2 stallions to replace her recently deceased husband, Prince Philip. To celebrate 70 years of being queen, a Barbie doll recreation of her wedding dress is being sold, which features something blue in the form of a sash and something borrowed in the form of money from British taxpayers to pay for the diamond tiara. Nowadays, the 96-year-old can be spotted wearing something blue in the form of varicose veins and something borrowed in the form of time. April 22nd, after 42 years, the annual Gilroy, California Garlic Festival has been canceled indefinitely. That stinks. The organizers said that it was due to COVID, as well as increased insurance premiums, because Geico needed money to pay their gecko spokesman to fund his lavish lifestyle. The cancellation was applauded by the spouses of people who dragged them to the Garlic Festival and then won a French kiss. This woman, who dressed up as a clove of garlic, got tears in her eyes at hearing the news, but she said she would repurpose her costume and wear it to DiaperFest and then back to the insane asylum she escaped from. April 23rd, in the latest edition of Florida Man... Governor Ron DeSantis continues to audition for a role in Mean Girls 3 by trying to get revenge on Disney after they criticized him and then he revoked their self-governing status. Some people suggested that Disney World should just move to another state. What are they going to do? Roll Epcot Center to Georgia? If the change goes through, Orange County's increased tax liability could cause elderly to make a tough choice. Either become the next Wesley Snipes and don't pay taxes, or don't buy a Life Alert bracelet. This is also her Christian Mingle profile picture. April 24th, China approved the first self-driving taxi company, which is named Pony.ai for artificial intelligence, which is one step above a car being driven by no intelligence. How is the taxi supposed to know that someone's on the sidewalk, like, trying to get their attention, like, yo? And what's the point of taking a taxi without a driver if you can't silently judge every turn they make, or if you can't try to guess which country they're from, or if you can't be afraid to leave a bad tip? I don't trust a car without a driver, so I would prefer just traveling city streets on an actual pony.